was staring at the ceiling. I was waiting for the dawn. To come and break the silence that had found me all alone. I made my way to breakfast, and dishes all were done. Called your name to tell you this, but you'd already gone. Well, the screen door had hit me as I ran in blind pursuit. I thought I caught your shadow as I searched the whole night through. The plans we made were neatly stacked by the withered garden gate. The season of death, your day is done, can no longer be delayed. Said you don't know what you've got until it's gone. Some of us never will reach the dawn. Don't know what you did, but now it's done. It'll leave you sad and lonely. It'll leave your mind undone. Oh, when the dead they come a-calling, then they leave you all alone. Said you don't know what you had, but now it's gone. Some of us never will reach the dawn. Yeah, you don't know what you did, but now it's done. It'll leave you sad and lonely. It'll leave your mind undone. When the dead they come a-calling, then they leave you all alone. They leave you all alone. Only 1 in 1,000 Americans are living the American dream, and only 1 in a million want to. However, the rest of the world buys the lie, hook, line, and sinker. And now in 2020, you need not go to the United States to experience this extravagance. Like a plague on existence, it has began popping up everywhere. It is an alluring trap. The promise of fun, love, money, happiness, security, entertainment, self-importance. The American dream, in the larger sense, is what killed America in the first place. It is here where we have passed on the torch of liberty for supermarkets and corporate logos on our t-shirts. 90% of the people in America can't live away from the city or a supermarket. People can't remember how to hunt, to cook, how to grow food, sow seeds for next year. People have forgotten how to can food for winter use because things don't grow. People don't remember how to sharpen tools, even make tools. We are almost completely detached from the process of providing things for ourselves. And we're being pushed even further and ever further to the stars and other unnecessary modes of thinking. If they pull the plug on civilization here in America, all of the citizens there in those cities will not be prepared. And ironically, if we abandon these cities and nuclear facilities, we would very likely cause our own doom. They cannot be decommissioned. But this is also a mindset, the city. It is the most intoxicating drug on earth. And our government is one of the most crafty drug dealers on earth. Civilization is the opium for the masses. And it's all about control. If you were a trillionaire living the life of a king, you would be nervous about the behavior of the poor citizens, not necessarily their welfare. If you keep them poor, you keep them impotent. Why? Because most people believe their power comes from money, when it couldn't be further from the truth. Possessions and property and money cause paranoia, fear, selfishness, ego, violence, obsession, delusion, and worry. Because there is never enough, and you fear someone is always trying to take it or manipulate you for money. It creates distrust in your heart. All things are duality. Ideas are defined by their opposites, the old and the new. There was and still is the old world, and there is now forming or complete the new world. Life is symbolic, and history is doomed to repeat. It is all we have. Indeed, it is all we know. And sadly, history is incomplete. But we cling to it like an island in the sea, or more likely, a life raft. We cling even though that past leaves truth and lies behind. The further we go back in time to the days of fantasy and megalithic structures populated by gods and giants, hybrid beings of all varieties. In other words, mythology. So I'm telling you that if anything can come from your knowledge of passing through time and space and the years and maturity, it's that we are in a spiritual battle, and you need to walk away from the city, the dependence on the city, encouragement of the city, encouragement of electricity, because that breeds sloth and laziness and things of that nature, and creates corruption and greed. And so maybe perhaps in 2020 many more people can walk away from civilization, but I would tell you that ultimately civilization is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and it is of the devil, so it is of this world. And so maybe what it's trying to tell you is that you should turn towards Jesus Christ and look inward towards God, and realize that in this spiritual battle, that really maybe possibly the only way to escape it is by death itself, physical death, because we are more than flesh, and we move forward after this. And as we cling to this reality, we suffer. We suffer from the things of this world because we desire them. We want them. We want food and love and comfort and sunrises and money and distinction. And Jesus did come to say that all those things were very unnecessary frames of mind because they will cause suffering, as have other smart people. So anyway, be blessed in this new year, and once again, forgive everybody, and think local, be local, start to take over your own local government, be active, don't let other people do things for you and then complain. Get active. Peace and love to everybody.